Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Simple English Space, your comfy corner to learn English through real conversations. My name is Anna, and I am so happy you are here today.
Hello, everyone. I'm Luca, and I'm also very happy to be here. Today, we have a fun topic to talk about.
Yes, today we will talk about food. Not just any food, but our favorite food.
I think this is a topic that everyone loves, because who doesn't love food?
Exactly. Food is something that connects people. We eat every day, and food is not only for our body, but also for our heart.
That's true. Food makes us happy, and when we share food with friends or family, it feels even better.
Today, we will learn how to talk about favorite food in English. This is useful because when you meet new people, one of the easiest questions is, "What's your favorite food?"
And when you can answer this, the conversation can continue. For example, you can talk about why you like it, how it tastes, and when you usually eat it.
Perfect. Let's start simple. Luca, what's your favorite food?
That is not an easy question. I love many foods, but if I have to choose one, I would say pizza.
Pizza, a classic favorite. Why do you like pizza?
Well, I like pizza because it has so many flavors. You can have cheese, tomato, mushrooms, or even pineapple. It can be simple, or it can be very rich. And pizza is also fun to share.
I agree. Pizza is one of the most popular foods in the world. I like it too. But my favorite food is sushi. Sushi? That's delicious. Why do you like sushi? I love sushi because it feels light and fresh. I like the combination of rice, fish, and vegetables. And also, it looks beautiful on the plate. Yes, sushi is not only tasty, but also artistic. Exactly. So now let's learn some useful phrases. When someone asks you, "What's your favorite food?" you can say, "My favorite food is pizza." "I really like sushi." "I love pasta." "I enjoy eating salad."
And if you want to say why, you can use because it tastes delicious, because it makes me happy, because I like the flavor, because I eat it with my family.
Perfect. Now let's give our listeners the first example conversation. "Hi, what's your favorite food?"
My favorite food is pasta.
"Oh, really? Why do you like pasta?"
I like pasta because it's easy to cook and it tastes great. I also like that you can eat it with many sauces, like tomato or cheese sauce.
That sounds good. Do you eat pasta often?
Yes, I eat pasta about 3 times a week. What about you?
My favorite food is chicken soup. It makes me feel warm and comfortable.
That's nice. I think food is the best way to feel happy. That was a nice little conversation. Simple, clear, and useful.
Yes, and you can practice this kind of conversation with your friends.
Now, Anna, do you remember a time when you ate your favorite food and felt very happy?
Oh, yes. I remember last year I went to Japan and I had sushi in a small restaurant. It was fresh, simple, and so delicious. I felt like it was the best sushi in my life.
That sounds amazing. What about you, Luca? For me, I remember eating pizza in Naples, Italy. The crust was thin, the tomato sauce was rich, and the cheese was perfect. It was unforgettable.
So, food can also be a memory, right?
Exactly. Food is connected to our experiences and our feelings.
That's why when we learn English, it's important to talk about food because it's not only about eating, but also about sharing stories.
Yes, let's think of some more useful phrases.
For example, If you want to ask about someone's favorite food, you can say, "What food do you like the most? What's your favorite dish? Do you have a favorite snack?"
And if you want to answer, you can say, I love eating fried rice. My favorite dish is curry. I really enjoy spaghetti.
Perfect. Let's give our listeners another example conversation. Do you have a favorite food?
Yes, I do. My favorite food is hamburgers.
Hamburgers. That sounds delicious. Do you eat them often?
Not too often, maybe once or twice a month. I don't want to eat too much fast food
That's smart. Why do you like hamburgers?
because they are tasty, and I can add many things inside, like cheese, lettuce, or tomatoes.
True. Hamburgers are fun to make. My favorite food is ice cream.
Aw, sweet. Ice cream is perfect in the summer.
I really like that one. Simple, but very natural.
Yes, and it shows how we can also talk about how often we eat certain foods.
Exactly. Sometimes we love a food, but we don't eat it all the time.
For example, I love pizza, but I don't eat it every day, maybe once a week.
Same for me with sushi. It's special, so I eat it sometimes, not all the time.
That's good. Now, let's make it a little more fun. Anna, let's imagine if you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Ooh, that's hard. But I think I would choose rice because rice can go with everything.
Good choice. For me, maybe bread. Because bread can be eaten in many ways, with butter, with cheese, or even sweet spreads.
See, even a simple question can make a long conversation.
Yes, and our listeners can practice this with their friends.
Now, let's move on to our last example conversation.
What's your favorite food?
My favorite food is fried chicken
Oh, that's tasty. Why do you like fried chicken?
because it's crispy and juicy. I also like eating it with rice and vegetables.
That sounds good. Do you cook it at home?
Sometimes, but usually I buy it from a restaurant.
I see. My favorite food is salad.
Salad? That's healthy.
Yes, I like salad because it's fresh, light, and colorful. I can eat it every day.
That's great. Food can be both tasty and healthy. Wonderful. That was our third example conversation.
Yes, and I hope our listeners noticed that each conversation uses simple phrases, but they are very useful in real life.
Right. You don't need difficult words to talk about food. You just need a few phrases like, my favorite food is, I like it because, and I eat it often.
And you can add some details like the taste, the smell, or when you eat it.
Exactly. For example, I like chocolate because it's sweet, and I eat it when I watch movies.
That's a perfect sentence.
So, listeners, now it's your turn. Think about your favorite food. How would you answer the question, what's your favorite food?
And remember, practice makes perfect.
Yes, keep practicing these simple conversations and you will feel more confident in English. We've been sharing a lot about our favorite foods, but I think it's always fun to hear more real conversations. We've already had 3 examples, and today we'll add 2 more. These examples will help listeners practice how to talk about their favorite meals in simple English.
Exactly. We know that practice makes perfect. When you hear these conversations, imagine you are one of the speakers. Repeat the lines, copy the intonation, and then try to make your own sentences with your own favorite food.
That's right. So let's do another one now. Hi, Tom. What's your favorite food?
My favorite food is pasta. I love spaghetti with tomato sauce.
That sounds delicious. Do you eat it often?
Yes, I eat pasta about 3 times a week. How about you?
I really like pizza. Cheese pizza is my favorite.
Oh, pizza is great too. Do you make it at home?
Sometimes, but usually I buy it from a pizza shop.
Nice. Maybe we can eat pizza and pasta together one day.
That would be fun.
That was a fun example. Very simple but useful. Students can learn how to ask and answer about favorite foods and also how to share a little more information, like I eat it 3 times a week or I usually buy it from a shop.
Exactly. It's more than just my favorite food is pizza. You add details to keep the conversation alive.
Right. And now let's go to the last example, number 5. This one is also very simple but gives another variation.
Hello, David. Do you have a favorite food?
Yes, my favorite food is salad. I like fresh vegetables.
Really? That's healthy. What vegetables do you like most?
I like lettuce, tomato, and cucumber. How about you?
I really like ice cream. Chocolate ice cream is the best.
Ice cream is tasty. Do you eat it often?
I try not to eat it every day, but maybe twice a week.
That's smart. Salad and ice cream are a good balance.
Yes, I agree. And there we have it. 5 different examples of how people talk about their favorite food in simple English.
Yes, and each one is short, clear, and easy to practice. If our listeners repeat those conversations a few times, they will feel more confident.
Absolutely. And I think it's also important to mix speaking practice with listening. When you listen to a conversation, try to notice the words that connect ideas, like, how about you? Or, that sounds delicious.
Good point. How about you is a very useful phrase. You can use it in many topics, not only about food.
Yes. For example, my favorite subject is English. How about you? Or, I like football. How about you?
Right. That little phrase keeps the conversation moving. Now, before we close today, let's remind our listeners what they learned.
Okay, today we learned how to say, my favorite food is, and how to ask, what is your favorite food? We also practice giving more details, like how often you eat it, where you get it, or why you like it.
We also learned 5 sample conversations with different foods: pizza, sushi, pasta, salad, ice cream, and more. Yes, and those examples are great for practice.
So remember, everyone, learning English can be delicious. And that's all for today's episode of Simple English Space. We had such a fun time talking about food from pizza and pasta to ice cream and sushi.
Yes, and I hope our listeners learn some new words and phrases to use when they talk about their favorite foods in English.
Remember, practice makes perfect. Try to use today's expressions with your friends or even by yourself.
Thanks for joining us, and see you in the next episode.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you don't miss other videos. Bye!